Have you been drinking the same coffee for so long that you can't even taste it anymore? Are you tired of spending $15 on a bag of coffee that you don't even like? Then this coffee show is for you. Welcome to the Bracketology of Coffee, Season 2, Round 1. The theme of this season is inexpensive coffee. Every bag was purchased at Walmart, and the average price per bag is only $5.05. Let me introduce the competitors in Round 1. First off, we have Starbucks Colombia. The origin is Colombia. 12 ounces goes for $6.12. It's a medium roast, and they ranked number 1 in my brackets. Going up against the Walmart brand of great value, their breakfast blend. The origin is not disclosed. 12 ounces goes for $3.88. It's a medium roast, and they were ranked number 8 in my brackets. Let me explain how this competition works. I prepare the coffee in a French press. The recipe I use is 1 tablespoon of coffee grounds for every 5 ounces of water. I steep it for 4 minutes, and we're going to do 2 rounds of competition. The first round, I drink it fresh out of the French press, just black. And then in the second half, I add a little bit of a cream. The cream tends to change the flavor just a little bit, typically enhances the flavor. Each round, they all get scored out of 100. So let me go get these coffees brewing, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. We are back to taste some coffee. 2 housekeeping items before we get started. I don't claim to be a super taster. I am definitely just an average taster. 25% of the population is thought to be a super taster. What I look for in coffees is just drinkability, something that's smooth and flavorful with a pleasing aftertaste. The reason we put them head to head is because it removes all the variables. What coffee tastes good to me typically is based on how I'm feeling that day. If I'm in a good mood, I might rate a coffee good. If I'm in a bad mood, I might rate a coffee bad. So when we put them head to head, we remove those kind of variables, and it's not so much about the score as it is about which coffee is better than the next. So I'll put some coffee tips on the screen. Hopefully those will be helpful for you. Let's get this thing started. The way I do it is I'll drink it twice. The first taste, I'm just getting an overview of the coffee, and the second taste, I'll actually score it. So let's get started with this. I got to bring something to your attention. So this is the Starbucks Colombia I'm about to taste, and I would say that this color on the bag is considered what a medium roast should look like, and their beans are clearly roasted beyond a medium roast. To me, that would be a dark roast. So that'll be interesting. I don't really like dark roast coffee, so we'll see how it tastes. Maybe it's deceiving. I don't really know how it'll play out. But this is the Starbucks Colombia. Yeah, it's fairly drinkable. A little bit darker than I typically prefer. But not bad at all. So let's taste the Great Value Breakfast Blend. Like I mentioned, this is a Walmart brand. Another point that differentiates the 2 coffees is that the Starbucks is a single origin, whereas the Great Value is a breakfast blend. So it's a blend of different beans. So typically they're blended just to taste good. So we'll see how this plays out. But this is the breakfast blend from Walmart. Not bad. As we mentioned, that's a very inexpensive coffee. Delicious considering how much it costs. So let me give them another taste and give them a score. And then we'll move on to the second half. Here we go. This is the Starbucks Colombia. Yes, I'm a huge fan of Colombian coffees. They're typically really delicious. Like I mentioned, I'm not a super taster, so I can't specifically point out the Colombian flavor in this. And it is roasted just a little bit darker than I prefer. I'm going to give them an 85. Now for the breakfast blend from Walmart. So I'm not going to lie, they do have, cheap coffees that are just commercially produced in mass. They typically have this specific flavor about them. When you go to someone's office, typically they'll just be brewing the cheapest coffee, and it'll kind of possess that flavor. Whatever that flavor is, I can't really describe it. Not a bad flavor, just not a great flavor either. I think I'm going to give them a 78. Now I'm going to pause the video, add a little bit of half and half, and we'll give them another taste. Don't go anywhere. All right, we're back for the second half of this competition. I added a little bit of half and half to each one of these, and we're going to taste them again and score them again. So let's go ahead and start with the Starbucks Colombia. Same thing, I'll taste them twice. Once for an overview, once to score it. Yeah, the cream has mellowed that out. That's actually much better with the half and half. So let's see what happens here with the breakfast blend from Great Value. The flavor has changed on that one as well. Yeah, we'll have to score them on the second one. The first taste is, like I said, it's a good idea just to get an overview. The reason I do the drink it black and score it black, and then drink it with cream and score it with cream, is the cream definitely does changes the flavor, and that's in real life how I drink my coffee. If I do an afternoon coffee, I usually add cream, and I drink it black in the morning, so it's kind of what I'm used to. So let's go ahead and give this Starbucks Colombia a score. That is a bit better with the half and half. Let's give them an 87. And now for the breakfast blend by Great Value. Yeah, it still possesses that mass-produced flavor. I can't really describe it. I would say it's a tiny bit better, not a lot better. 79. All right, let me tally these scores, and I'll be back to declare a winner. Thanks for watching. And we're back to declare a winner in this round one competition. So my degree is in marketing, and if you're familiar with marketing, the number one question, they call it the Net Promoter Score, is would you recommend our product or service to a friend or family member? And that's always in the back of my mind. And so before I give you the results of this competition, I would mention that while both of these coffees are decent, I would not buy them again. I've had better coffees. If I'm going to pay what the Starbucks cost, I would. There are other coffees that I would prefer. And the breakfast blend, the same thing. Not a bad coffee. It's just that I've tasted way better coffees. So I guess that's a disrecommendation for these two coffees, but regardless, we do have a winner. Let's go ahead and tally the results. We've got Starbucks Colombia. They scored an 85 in the first half, 87 in the second half, for a total of 172. And Breakfast Blend from Walmart, 78 in the first half, 79 in the second half, for a total of 157. Our winner for Season 2, Round 1, Starbucks Colombia. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We'll see you next time.